Alright, today we're doing some St. Louis style ribs. Trying to keep it below 250 today, around 225 area, which is hard. So I got really small splits. These things been on an hour and a half now, so I want to spin them around and move the front to the back and the back to the front. So we're going to I got some fat trimmings with some bacon back here. I'm gonna render those down for when we wrap with the water pan today. Alright, these ribs have been on the smoker for 3 hours now, and it's time to start spraying with a 50-50 mix of apple cider vinegar and water. Yeah, they're drying out on top, so this is 50-50 apple cider vinegar and water. So we're gonna start to spray them now. Alright, so these ribs been on for about 4 hours now, and bumped up the fire a little bit, put a little more heat in so we can get some pull back off the bone. But man, look at the color on these guys. We're spraying about every 20 minutes or so with a 50-50 apple cider vinegar and water mix. I just rotated them around last time I had it open too, so. About another hour or so, we're going to go ahead and wrap them, and all this fat that's been rendered down here, we're going to douse it in a little bit of that when we wrap too. So alright, we're at almost 5 hours here. I think we're about ready to wrap. This color's looking outstanding. We're starting to get some pullback on the bone, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap them up. Before we do that though, real quick, this is the process we did today. I got the ribs from Costco, and then used this Killer Hogs barbecue rub. Put that on it, and then put some coarse ground pepper on it, and tasted the pepper, or tasted the rub, and it was kind of sweet, so I had a little Lowry's on top of that. And then we cooked 3 hours at 225. On my thermometer, 225 is right where the blue and red meet. Did 3 hours on 225 and didn't touch it, and then did another hour at 225, spraying every 15-20 minutes, and then we bumped it up to 275 where we're at now, and ran it there for an hour, spraying every 20 minutes. So that's where we're at now. About to hit the last 20 minutes. Got a nice little fire cooking away in there, so it's time to wrap. And also took all the trimmings off of this and then throw it through some pieces of bacon in this little foil pan right here. So we're gonna do, that's equivalent of some beef tallow right there. We're going to pour that over there when we wrap. So we're gonna have to lay out some paper here. Actually, let me there, I can set up the little shelf on the smoker and then flip my camera around. I'm using the Canon today, not the cell phone, so. There, that'll work. It's on autofocus, so it might come in and out. I hope I don't run out of paper. Should have enough. Pop on it, pop it out, flip it over the table. The curls are going against me here, so I'm working with the curls. And we want to make the paper more pliable so we can work with it. So we'll hit our apple cider vinegar and water spray on the paper. Just makes it a little bit loose, easier to work with. Alright, now I'm going to come over here. Open up the lid, we'll grab our first rack of ribs. Look at all this fat just rendered out on these things. Man. That meat's already soft in there. So we'll take this one right here. I'm gonna lay it down there, and then I'm gonna take my little. Hopefully I can do this with one hand. I'm gonna need two hands. So let me set the camera back down. Here's my little pot of fat that's all rendered down. And just pour this on. I've seen where some people use pork lard for that. I think this one works just fine. And mix it up. And when they go on wrap, they're going to go meat side down. So now meat side up, bring this up, meat side down, put it back on the smoker. So I'm going to wrap the other three. I'm not going to record the whole thing again, so I'm going to do this for all three racks. So. Alright, I got all three racks of ribs wrapped. And now the plan is going to let them go another hour. And then I'm going to pull two. And I'll glaze two with barbecue sauce. And one rack I'm just going to leave as is. Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. But I'm going to glaze some. Yeah, probably glaze two racks and leave one alone. And so another hour to go. We're almost done. For our barbecue glaze we're going to use on these ribs today, it's real simple. Just use your favorite barbecue sauce. Today we'll be using the Sticky Fingers Sweet and Spicy. You can get this at the Winn-Dixie down the street. And then we just dilute it down with a little apple cider vinegar so it's not so gloopy when we brush it on. Oh crap, that was a lot. Okay. Pour that in there and just take our silicone brush and we'll just kind of mix it up so it's a little bit more runny, and we'll just brush it on when the ribs get unwrapped. Yeah, that's way more than I need, but that'll work. See, now it's just a little bit runny. Not, it's not going to be all gloppy and gloopy on there. So just add a little bit of flavor to the awesome flavor that we've already put into the ribs using wood smoke. So that's it. About another 15 minutes or so we'll be putting this stuff on. Okay, the ribs out on the grill. I did two racks, already unwrapped them and put the barbecue sauce glaze on them. This is the ones that aren't going to get glazed. So let's unwrap these and see how they look. I can tell you the ones outside look amazing. And this one is no different. Look how bendy that is. Holy cow. So we got some pullback there going on. Oh man, these look awesome. Let's get a knife and slice this. Cut like a knife through butter. That's a knife through ribs. That bite. Perfect, just falls right off the bone. Man, that is good. I want to give credit for this method of cooking to Jeremy Yoder of Mad Scientist Barbecue. I've watched his video a couple times on this. And I tried it with baby back ribs, and it didn't work so well. It worked okay, but with these the spare ribs from Costco, this is perfect. I can't wait to try the barbecue ones, but we'll see those in a bit. All right, the barbecue ones are finished, and man, these look absolutely amazing. This slice won't even bite into it and see how it is. Perfect bite. It doesn't fall apart when you bite it. Yeah, it just falls right off the bone. All right, time to make dinner.